Okay. I wanted to come back for a few minutes to talk about something really interesting. First, let me review a little bit about what we've been learning. Remember, we were studying the importance of dreamlike behavior in relationships and negotiation, and how the dreamlike background is actually very practical and can be worked with in the moment. It's important not only for more sustainable resolutions, but for developing better relationships between people. And it was mentioned that all of this is, of course, important for groups as well. We'll learn much more about all of this in the next sections of the film. You'll remember, deep democracy stresses the importance of a group's stated and known issues, as well as the background feelings and atmosphere, or dreamlike dimensions, of group life, that are often marginalized, or not noticed. Before we go further into Worldwork theory, let's take a few moments to give this a larger context. That is, the important role that dreamlike experiences play in many areas of life. One of my friends will help me explain this.
Hi, I'm looking forward to this. I'm Tara. To start, I just learned that many businesses and organizations today note that if they get to an impasse and can't solve a problem, it's important to let go and dream, or even play, so that new solutions can arise.
As we get older, many of us seem to forget how to play and dream.
Regaining our access to play at any age can bring a sense of freedom
and the ability to imagine and create new possibilities and new worlds.
That's right. Also, many forms of therapy focus on the influence of background feelings, memories, emotions, and dreams on our everyday lives.
Wait a minute. I like what you said about organizations. But I don't go to therapy. I don't need it.
I understand that.
It's definitely not for everyone.
Thank you for understanding my position.
No problem.
Please continue.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. There are other areas of life where the importance of dreamlike experiences is well known.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've heard about these.
Some scientists and many artists speak about the need to relax and dream when they are blocked or get to the limit of what they know, in order to allow new and innovative ideas to bubble up to the surface.
In addition, dreams and visions have played a central role in the lives of many individuals
and many, or perhaps most, cultures around the world.
Yes, for example, all good social activists have had some dreamland, spiritual experience, or great visions supporting them in their social change work.
And people around the world have always had religious or spiritual practices that help sustain them, because they know that remaining only in everyday reality is often not sufficient to bring meaning to life's events.
In other words, people have always sought access to other dimensions of experience to connect with the world around them in their place within it.
I do have my own ways of doing this, but I don't talk about them.
I can appreciate that. So you're probably aware that throughout time, individuals and groups around the world have used various forms of ritual, altered states, dance, and music as central means to express and more deeply understand the larger field of community life and their place in the cosmos.
Yes, I'm aware of some of that.
Right. So, Worldwork is one attempt to value and bring more linear ways of doing things together with these dreaming ways of experiencing the world. Together, they can help us work even more sustainably and usefully with our relationships, our communities, and nations.
Yes, and very importantly, bringing these two modalities together is a crucial key to healing, some very painful conflicts of history.
Well, that sounds important.
Yes, it really is.
You can find out more about this by looking at the sections later on the film called Worldwork and the Politics of Dreaming,
And also in the extra files at the end of the film, Dreaming Together Around the World.
I'll most certainly do that.
Okay, now let's go on to the next part of the film where we'll learn more about worldwork theory. See you later.
Okay. See ya later.